Hello, this is High Priestess Ruth, and by now, some people may understand that I serve a God that has all power. I feed, I help, I enjoy my people, I love my people. I know that they're good people, they just have not had opportunity. And because I didn't have that opportunity, and I understood how the world of business works in corporate America because I worked in corporate America for several years of my life, and I understand how they do hardworking people. They don't do them right. They don't. I was fired because I heard an earbud pop out of my ear during a job meeting with one of the big bosses, and he said, you tuning me out? I said, no, I'm just waiting for a phone call from my daughter, something like that, and put it back in my ear and start laughing. Now, I worked at this company for 2 years straight, and no one ever told me that I could not listen to my music. I talked to the customers, I resolved issues, I knew, and I ran that place like clockwork. I worked with a gentleman there by the name of Vicente Smith. He was an excellent contractor. He handled the Seattle, Washington area. They're just good people that do good work, and then you fire somebody because they got an earbud pop out of their ear because obviously I'm smarter and I'm quiet and I keep to myself, and oh, she appears to be a little bit too smart. Let's keep an eye on her. I've been through this so many times with corporate America. It's not funny, and I'm really quite tired of it. My mother was a registered nurse. She grew up in Jackson, Mississippi, and she was a very hard-working woman because in the South, my mother was born in 1939. Elder, she will be 81 years old on May 6th. And I was having such a hard financial time in my life over the past 8 years because I went through some serious hardships and some serious financial crises and some serious mental health issues behind having all those crises in my life with not having any money, that I had to learn how to use the skills that my mother taught me when I was a child: how to garden, how to cook, how to clean, how to make sure that the house was ran properly, how to make sure that my daughters were safe, how to make sure that the house was locked up, how to make sure that the insurance was paid, how to make sure to learn how to go around in the city by foot and by reading signs and knowing your directions and learning how to garden and learning how to feed yourself, learning how to fish, learning how to be a human being who understands what this land is. Nothing but precious earth blessed by God. And if God ain't a woman, I don't know who is, because my God happens to be my mother, Mary Lathrop, who raised me right. And you are not going to trespass on her property ever. People lived here for free, and I fed them and gave them everything, and they sat up and they took and took and took and wouldn't even let me sell a meal for $10 because they were afraid that I was going to come in and take the property. I'm coming in to beautify the property and help my people so they can survive. My people is anybody who loves God and is willing to help somebody less fortunate than them. So if you got a problem with that and me saying that God's a woman, I don't care, because it looks like I got this handled all by myself. This is High Priestess Ruth. Don't come on my property. Leave my children alone. My father was an Army War veteran. He was in the Air Force. He owned his own business, and he was a police detective. You don't have anything on me. My brother is a dentist, a herbalist, and taught me how to live off the land and to honor the Sabbath, which is on Saturday, the first day of the week. I know who I am. And because I know who I am, I'm a threat. Well, if you're threatened, don't be threatened. Come to my door and say, hi, how you doing? I live in the neighborhood too. appreciate what you're doing. We're going to try and help you clean up and get all the trash out the yard, get all the feces out the yard, leave the animals alone, the cats. They are keeping us safe because the neighborhood was full of rats. My house had nothing but rat holes in it, and rats and mice climbing everywhere. And the reason why I know my house so well, because my mother bought this house in 1967, and she never missed one payment. She never missed one payment on her house insurance, and she rented the house out to somebody last year, and they tore up the house on her and blamed her for everything and put dog poop all in here. And then I moved in because right during my crisis, and I asked Mom, can I please move in? I don't have nowhere to go, no money. I done been fired from my job. I'm divorced. I got 3 children. They out of control because they think I don't know what I'm doing as a parent. So no, I'm not crazy. I'm just tired of people thinking that I'm crazy. I'm tired of people that thinking that me and my people are crazy. I'm tired of people telling me that this ain't my land and I'm from Africa. I am not from Africa. I'm right here from this land. America, Chicago means swamp land. You know what swamp land is? It's swampy, it's green, it's lush, it's forest, it's beautiful.